The butcher who killed the mother and her 4 children them will be facing 60 years coming this October the 20th. If you're new to the channel for the very first time, we are come talk about this right now. So just please subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you can be the first somebody to be identified as I upload a video. The sentencing hearing for Rushane Barnett, who confessed to killing his cousin and her 4 children in June, got underway in the Home Circuit Court on Tuesday. Barnett pleaded guilty on July the 20th to the murder of 31-year-old Kemisha Wright and her children, 15-year-old Kimanda Smith, 12-year-old Charlie Smith, 5-year-old Rafa Lee Smith, and 23-month-old Kishan Henry. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions had initially served a notice of death penalty on Barnett after he confessed to the killings. However, on Thursday, DPP Paula Lewin explained that her office is no longer seeking the death penalty due to the fact that Barnett had pleaded guilty all 5 counts of murder at the first available date. In light of this, she said the Crown would then be obliged to remove the option of pursuing the death penalty as an option in sentencing before this court. Although the law permits that a judge may reduce a sentence by as much as 33.5% if a defendant pleads guilty on the first relevant date, the DPP urged the court not to reduce the sentence at all by anything because this alone would shock the public conscience. Instead, she submitted that Barnett be sentenced to life imprisonment and serve 60 years and 9 months on each count before he is eligible for parole. She said this is based on several aggravating factors to include the ages of the victims, that they were killed within sight of each other, the nature of their injuries, that the deceased were family of the offender, and that the offense was premeditated. The DPP also asked the court to take into account that Barnett was an occasional caregiver of the children, that he threw away his shorts and the knife before leaving the murder scene, and that he knew what he was doing. But the attorney who represents Barnett, Tamika Harris, begged the court to consider that he pleaded guilty before he even had the opportunity to examine the strength of the case against him. She added that he waited for the police to come and get him, and when they did so, he gave them a caution statement and admitted to the acts. In light of these factors, she urged the judge to grant Barnett a discount of 10%, which would make him eligible for parole after 45 years. The sentencing has been pushed back to October the 20th at 2:00 p.m. when Justice Leighton Pusey will hand down his ruling. Barnett will be remanded in custody until then. In her submission to the court, DPP Paula Lewin read from a forensic psychiatrist report dated July 27, 2022, which found that Barnett possessed superficial charm, a tendency to be smooth, engaging, slick. He was described as deceitful, lacking offenses, lacking remorse and empathy, and failed to accept responsibility for his actions. The report said Barnett showed adult antisocial behavior and tendency to act on impulse rather than on thought, and he had poor behavioral control or had the tendency to exhibit socially inappropriate behavior. For the forensic psychiatrist found that Barnett admits to killing the 5 family members but claims that voices in his head told him to do so. The report said he claims he has been hearing voices since he was 18 years old. The report also said he was not influenced by an abnormality of the mind at the time of the offense, that he understood the nature of the offense but says Obia forced him to do it. The forensic psychiatrist concluded that Barnett presented with no major mental illness and was not suicidal, but he displayed antisocial personality traits. It said he was fit to plead and the trial could process. The injuries sustained by the victims and the caution statement given by Barnett to the police on June 22 were also read out in court. The 5 family members were stabbed and their throats slashed at their home in Coca Peace, Clarendon on June 21. The post-mortem report revealed that Barnett inflicted a total of 95 knife wounds on his cousins. Miss Wright, who Barnett claimed disrespected him in front of a customer, sparking the deadly attack, received the brunt of the injuries with 45 stab wounds. Basically, people on the ear were going with the murderer, Rushane Barnett, who killed the mother and her 4 children, them in Coca Peace, Clarendon. So he will be served 60 years this October coming, the 22 p.m. when I go hear the final result for Rushane Barnett. So the people them still not satisfied because the people them did want him get a death penalty, but because him admit the fact say him do all the murders, so that's why them have sympathy with him and take off some of the years them, you see me, and nobody serve him death penalty. People, you know, wanna really think wanna feel the judge give him the right amount of years, or wanna feel like say him could have even get more, even though on the 20th October other news can come, you see me, new update to the people them. So leave a comment below and let me know what you really think with Rushane Barnett and the 60 years that he will be facing. Yeah, I don't feel like same should I get more. I don't feel like say this alright or what, because a lot of people do not happy for him right now to be alive. You see me, if the resident did ever catch him before the police them show up, trust me, him would have faced a hard time right there. They would have come take him out dead right there, see me? And we know that, and that are enough people, wish enough people did want to catch him and still want to catch him if give themselves the satisfaction they are the grandmother and the rest of family him that type of satisfaction. And even when him there and gone, people still not go satisfy as how them should, you see me? Sending my condolence same way, even though it passed and gone, but sending my condolence same way to the family, because we know say that a pain we can't end. So 7 persons were taken into custody of almost 900 pounds of substance that were found by the police them, and the police them get some solid information, you see me? Yeah, because them a say yo, it was reported that on Wednesday morning 3 cars traveling in the convoy were seen along the Bustamante Highway. All 3 vehicles, including the grey Toyota Noah, were intercepted in the vicinity of the Cool Oasis service station and search. According to the police, the large quantity of ganja was discovered inside the Noah vehicle. The drugs were seized and the occupants of all 3 vehicles were arrested. The police say they remain in custody and are to be processed. So basically, you know people, them get a call. The police them get called based on when me hear, see me, and it's like them time the vehicle, you see me, and pull them over because them get called and them suspect otherwise, you understand people. So them fine over 900 pounds a weed, you see me, and them it worth $3 million. I think that is US, so that would worth over $100 million Jamaican dollar. So basically, you know, say them in a serious trouble right there. You get me? Because remember, say they only want catch you with a small quantity of weed. You know, once them catch you with a large amount of weed, you know, say you're gone. You see me? Them a go charge you, or you see that you go do time for it or something. Basically. Well, viewers, wanna think, wanna feel like say somebody bust pan them and make the police them lay away them, or wanna feel like say yo I know nobody bust pan them. Because remember so when you do them thing you have to do them thing in a style and quiet, you know, your own a friend when know about it, you know, I go try bust pan you see me? Because and everybody have around you real nowadays. You get what me I say people, and nowadays everybody a try. You see me? You will know say the law ban certain amount of weed, but you don't know people have them family and them youth want send go college and school. You see me? So everybody a try a thing nowadays. People wanna really think. Tell me, left some comment in the comment section and make me know what you think. A whole heap of weed is still, you see me, a good investment can come out of that weed. Yeah, man, I tell no lie. Worse if a good high grade, you know, say people are going to want it. You get me? Because people are going to use it for all medical. People are going to use it for all sorts of something. I remember them say weed a good something, you know, people. Let me know one thing.